Hey, it's Marie Forleo, and welcome to another episode of the Marie Forleo podcast and Marie TV, the place to be to create a business and life you love. So today, I've actually got some pretty big news to share. You see, there's been some really exciting stuff that myself and my team have been working on for the past 8 months, and I've had my head down, and it's finally all coming together now. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you are a business owner, if you're a freelancer who wants a wildly successful business without running yourself into the ground, you need to listen up. If you are someone who wants to experience more freedom, more prosperity, more happiness in your business, this announcement is especially for you. BSchool, right? It's our flagship online training program. It is the online business school for modern entrepreneurs who want to make money and make a difference. Do you remember that thing? So I've been running it for about 14 years now. It has already helped over 80,000 business owners start and grow their businesses. And I think we have folks from over 160 countries and over 600 different industries. So you familiar with that thing? So guess what? The entire program is brand stinking new. We have reshaped, recreated, redesigned, remade the whole entire program top to bottom. So my goal, honestly, I've learned so much as a business owner. I've been in business for 22 years now. And over the past 14 years of doing BSchool, right? The world has changed. I've changed. I've learned so many lessons, have so much more wisdom, so much more experience. Plus, working with tens and tens of thousands of people will teach a few things. So I wanted to put my latest thinking, everything that I know to be true about how to get results better and faster and with less effort into a program that would help business owners like you get results. So it is all brand new, and I cannot even begin to describe how excited I am about it because I know it's going to help people even more than everything we've done before. So if you're someone who is a B-schooler, you probably know this already if you've been paying attention to our emails. You get the entire brand new training program for free, right? And if you're not a B-schooler yet, but you're someone who wants to be, you gotta come join us. So registration doesn't open until February, but if you pay attention to me on the socials or you read our emails, you'll have all the details. I think registration opens on February 9th. So that's the first big piece of information. It's big news because if you've ever worked on a huge project, right? If you've ever built an online program or you've built a house or a building or written a book or started a company or done anything and kind of made it even better, then you know what a tremendous commitment it is, how much work it is. It's scary. And then once you're kind of towards the end, it's like, oh my goodness, this is the most awesome thing ever. So I wanted to share that with you. The second thing that I want to talk about is actually related. So I was saying to myself, okay, I've been devoted to helping people create a business and life they love now, literally for decades. So what could I do to celebrate this new version of B-School and help even more entrepreneurs, whether or not they're B-Schoolers or will ever become one? So here's the deal. I'm doing something that I've never done before. It was as though when I committed to redoing B-School and kind of just opened up that creative channel, all of these other creative downloads start coming to me. So there is something that I'm doing February 7th, 8th, and 9th. I want you to mark that in your calendar, February 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's called Dream Business Bootcamp. It is 100% free. I want you to go and get registered now. We are going to work together for 3 days, a bunch of us, like thousands of us. And I want to teach you the difference between having what I call a scream business, which is a business that makes you want to pull your hair out because there's never enough money, there's never enough time, nothing ever works, it makes you miserable, technology's a pain in the butt, you name it, versus having a dream business, which is where your business is designed to give you more prosperity, more freedom, and more happiness. Now, look, those are two very different experiences to have as a business owner. And my perspective has shown me that many folks are stuck in the scream business category and they have no idea how to get out. But I have spent the better part really of 2 decades learning how to be in the dream business category. And I can honestly tell you this from my heart. It is possible for you. It is possible for every entrepreneur, but you have to understand some key strategies. You have to have that vision and intention, and you don't need to do a gajillion things. You only need to do a handful of the right things, because what I've seen is this. Most entrepreneurs struggle, and ultimately fail, not because they don't work hard enough, but it's because they're working way too hard on all the wrong things. And so at this point in my career, I've done so much. I feel so grateful, so blessed, so happy, but I am really committed to giving back. I want to help people avoid some of the mistakes that I've made. And I want to see more small business owners and more entrepreneurs thrive because I've seen what a huge difference it's made in my life. I've been able to coach and mentor over 80,000 people, and I've seen them create that financial freedom, that time freedom to be with their families and their loved ones and to have a life beyond work. And I know it's possible for you too. So to get registered, again, it's all for free. You need to go to dreambusinessbootcamp.com. That's dreambusinessbootcamp.com. I'm sure we'll put links in the show notes, wherever it is. You follow me on the socials, you get our emails, you'll have links there too. And here's the other really cool thing. So again, coaching people for as long as I have, I know that you got a lot going on. I know that you're very busy. I know your attention's being pulled in a million different directions, but I am so sure in my bones that Dream Business Bootcamp, it's 100% free, can radically change your life. That here's what we're doing too. So when you go through the free 3-day bootcamp with us live, February 7th, 8th, and 9th, you'll also be eligible to win up to $20,000 in amazing friggin' prizes. Now, I want you to participate, which means you're going to have to do some fun sheets. I want you to not just passively learn. I want you to be active because I know, because I've seen the proof, that when you take action on what I'm going to suggest, it's going to radically change your business and your life. So these prizes are incentives to get you to change your life. Like, I want to be by your side. I want to celebrate you. And I want to make it fun for you to actually achieve your dreams. So I think our first package has to do with like some of my favorite tech gear, the stuff I use every single day that saves me so much time, so much energy, and makes it a lot more fun to create my business. The second prize package is some of my favorite self-care stuff, like my skin oil, some of the things that I use that I never even talk about. Like, I want to give you all of my secrets and all of my self-care stuff, from my special gel pens to special notebooks, all the things that just make me feel good and help keep me in that creative zone. And then the third prize, which is honestly freaking ridiculous. Like, when I shared this with my team, they're like, hey, can we enter? Because this is like the best prize ever. So I want to give you a dream weekend in New York City. That's where I am right now. You guys know, most of you know, I live in New York. I love being a New Yorker. And so I want to give you gift certificates to my favorite places to eat and to shop so that you have an ultimate dream weekend in the West Village, in New York City, in my hood. Because honestly, the truth is, everyone dreams bigger in New York. So that's my big announcements. They're coming up again. Dream Business Bootcamp. It is 100% free. So if you have your own audience of entrepreneurs and you're like, hey, I know some people are struggling. They don't want a scream business. They want a dream business. Let's all do this together. Invite people, bring them in. It's February 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's going to be amazing. And then, of course, if you want my support with your business, look out for the brand new BSchool, which opens on February 9th. So, this is an announcement from me to you. Thank you for receiving it. And I just want to let you know, I have a feeling that you and I probably share some DNA. When I was going through all of this and starting to kind of make the plans and redo BSchool, I talked to a lot of friends and colleagues, and they're like, Marie, are you crazy? Are you nuts? Like, what are you doing? The program is fine. It's helped tens of thousands of people change their lives. Like, you don't need to make it any better. But I don't know if you can relate to this. When your heart and your soul start saying like, no, I've got more to share. I've got more to contribute. I know I can help people on an even higher level. You can't rest on your laurels, right? You got to really go for it. And for me, I get so much joy and pleasure out of serving people and out of listening to my heart and then going and doing things, even if they seem a little crazy to everyone else. And I have to say, I'm so happy that we listen to our hearts because we're putting the final pieces on it now. And it is so good and it is so exciting. And I can't wait for you to be a part of it. So anyway, trust your heart. If you're soul, your heart, your intuition tells you, even though everyone else says, you don't need to do it, just relax, take a break. But you know you've got more to create. You know that you can help people get better results. Man, do it. It is the best thing in the world. So with that, I say thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope you're going to join us for Dream Business Bootcamp. Even if you're a freelancer, even if you're someone who thinks you might want a business at some point in your life, come join us. It's going to be super duper fun. And again, you got the chance to win great prizes. So until next time, stay on your game and keep going for your big dreams, because the world really does need that very special gift that only you have. Thanks so much. And I'll catch you next time on the Marie Forleo podcast and on Marie TV.
When I want something really bad and someone basically says, you can't do that, it just gets me totally fired up and motivated to prove them wrong.